Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at your dream lover. Who are they? What's their personality like? Possibly looks, maybe what they do for a living, things like this. This is the dream lover. Now when I say that, it doesn't mean necessarily it's going to be the person that you end up marrying if you're looking for marriage. This could just be the one that literally that you desire like the most, what they're all about. We can even like possibly see in these cards like what will end up happening with this situation. So and could it be your spouse? Maybe. We'll see. So we have three groups. We have group 1 with Charite, group 2 with the orange calcite, and group 3 with ruby matrix. Please do remember that this is a general reading and not a personal one. So if something doesn't resonate, it doesn't mean that you have to take it personally. Just take what does, leave the rest. If you feel called to listen to more than one group, obviously there's a reason to that. Please listen to your intuition. It never does you dirty. So go ahead, pause the video, do whatever it takes, get centered, and select whichever group is calling to you, and let's get going. Group 1 for your Charite. This is going to be your reading. Let's take a look at this dream lover. Who are they? What is the deal? We're going to get pretty juicy and intimate with this as well. So let's see what comes up. Oh my God. Whew! We have the King of... There goes the rice cooker. We have the King of Pumpkins. So, wow. We have some serious earth type energy here. I always look at this and see Taurus. Okay, so this is just what I feel. We have the Justice card. We have Libra energy. We have the Lovers. We have Gemini energy. And then we have the Devil. This is major. I feel like that your dream lover, this relationship is one that definitely changes your life. This is a major one. This isn't just a small one. This is life-changing stuff, I feel. This is definitely very karmic. Oh, this is on. And it's like, this is kind of going to be one of these relationships where it's super intense. You have very, very intense feelings for one another. It's almost to the point where it's addicting. Damn. I honestly, it's like, there's two sides to the Devil card. There's all the negative, like the obsession, and it could be that like way you kind of get obsessed with one another. Could it go to an unhealthy way? I don't know. It's meant to fucking happen. This is so supposed to happen because we have the Justice card. Now it's very interesting because, I'm picking up Taurus energy here. This is Libra, this is Gemini, and this is Capricorn. We have two earth sign energies here. So obviously we have heavy earth sign and heavy air sign energy here going on. Let's see what else we have here before I get any further into this. But it's like the Devil, like, it's got the addictions and all that kind of stuff, or feeling stuck. But on the flip side, this is tremendous sensuality, like oozing sexuality, like mind-blowing creativity. Like you guys literally can create whatever the hell you want and bring it into manifest. I mean, it's incredible. The power that I'm seeing here is pretty fucking intense. Before I go any further, actually, I want to bring out that this person, so when we have the King of Pentacles there, but we have it next to the Justice card, I almost feel like they own a law firm, okay? Or definitely something to do with law and order here. Definitely could own I don't know, I feel like that they own their own fucking law firm. They, and they've got people working under them. With the Lover card, it's like, obviously they're pretty freaking good, and working. I feel like this is somebody you could end up working with, like side by side. Maybe you're studying law or something. This also could be somebody who's very good with, like, they probably have published something before. They're really good with communication. They're very good at gathering information, and they do a lot of very stimulating work. But they are definitely a power player, okay? Like hardcore. And I'm not surprised because we got Scorpio energy coming up here. And we also have Mars energy, which of course is the original ruler of Scorpio. Scorpio, like Pisces and Aquarius, has co-rulers. Pluto and Mars are the rulers here. What's so funny is Scorpio and Taurus are on the, opposite ends of the spectrum of each other. They're in the opposite houses. which is a big deal in astrology. So we have Scorpio, and then the other side we have Taurus. I get the sense that this person, you know, I don't know, I'm feeling like they're big three, okay? We have Taurus energy, we have Scorpio energy, and then we have an air sign. So it's like, those are like the big planet, like the Mars, the rising, and the sun. It's going to be a combination of those. So with the Scorpio here, this is very transformative, intense. They're very, very passionate. They can be a little bit secretive, carnal, thorough. They are obsessive. Wow. Okay. Intimacy is very important to this person. They can get quite primal when it comes to being in the bedroom. They're very lusty. They're deep, like eternal, resourceful, mysterious, regenerative, compulsive, destructive, and manipulative. Perfect for a lawyer. Or even being a business person, okay? Like seriously, and they totally take action. This person works out a lot. I wouldn't even be surprised if they practice some kind of martial arts, not surprised. We have desire, impulses, courage, force, heat. They bring the heat, that's for damn sure. They're very strong, they're very competitive. They definitely work out. Okay, so they got it going on in that department. They're very sexy, I feel. They are exciting. It's just thirst. So when they thirst for something, oh man, do they desire it. They might even get obsessive about it, okay? They can be impatient. When they get angry, they can be quite scary. They're definitely in a leadership position. We have engine, potency, willpower, motor, and sex drive. They have one hell of a sex drive. You know, they have really great willpower. They're fucking super potent in everything they do. We have engine and motor. Why do I feel like this person drives an insane sports car, or they have like a collection of them, and that like they get off on the speed, you know, like on sexy, to them, you know, having a sports car is like, I don't want to say status. It's more like it gets them off. It's like they collect beautiful things, and they find the shape and the look and the feel and everything of being in a sports car as something that is a massive like turn on, I guess you can say. Just looking at it, it's like kind of like a piece of art to them, you know. They probably do have a lot of art in their house. They like beautiful things. Their house is very luxurious. I wouldn't be surprised if they have a lot of black in their house, and it's very streamlined and sexy. And it's surrounded by beautiful gardens, and like the landscaping around it is probably insane, because we have garden with card 29. They could have literally a green thumb. We do have some earth sign energy here too, but you know, I do feel like that there's something about that. Like it's like they have their own little Garden of Eden, you know what I mean, around their home, and it's just exquisite. They definitely are very beautiful. Like they have a very beautiful face, because we have a beautiful face. We have card 3 here. There's something very, I feel like their eyes are really fucking amazing too. And they've got that freaking stare down pat. I feel like that they're very desired by a lot of people, but they're very picky, because we have Capricorn energy here, about who they end up being with and who they settle down with. They only want the best. They only want somebody to be with somebody who is like going to make them look good. You know what I mean? They're looking for that person to be by their side who is kind of like an equal, who's equally as charming, is equally as beautiful, and is equally as smart and intelligent as they are, and as much of a go-getter as well. So we have, I keep myself sacred, a place only you can enter. I'm granting you access. Once inside, you will never wish to leave. I'm feeling like this is you to them, and it's like, I feel like you guys both have like insane like seduction game, okay? And this might even be, or they can even be saying something like they don't want to leave. They don't ever want to leave. They want to be, you know, inside you all the time. This could be something that's, again, we have the devil card. So yeah, okay. It's on. So it says, I'm the type of person that loves to ask how your day went. To hear your voice is therapy. Sometimes I stop myself from calling you, but I cannot resist. My anxiousness gets the best of me. You are my ecstasy, my love. Look what you've done to me. Oh my God, this is hot. Okay, so You know, this is what it is. It's like, I feel like this is, you could both be very sapiosexual, where it all starts in the mind. There's something about their voice that's incredibly sexy. Hearing it just gets you hot, you know, and like, I feel like you know exactly what to say to turn them on, and vice versa. Like, they say all the right things to get what they want. And so we have, because you're working so hard all the time, and they're definitely working, and look at, he is definitely wearing a suit here. So he's a suit and tie kind of guy. And this is midnight pleasures. So, you know, it looks like they're in an elevator, honestly, and throwing it down in the elevator. It's kind of like this. It's like they end up working pretty late. So this is like the key, like this could be the magic hour for you guys sexually. You know what I mean? Where things get down and dirty. I feel like you guys end up, like if you go out or something, or maybe you're even at the office with them and working like all night long. And then finally it's like, you know, enough of this shit. And you guys are kind of flirting with each other from across, you know, the desks or whatever. And it gets so hot and heavy that you end up in the elevator starting things up, and you can't even make it all the way into the house, where it's like you're on the stairs going to town. So you have sex on the stairs. So now, what is this person like? Like, what are they? Oh my God, no way. So you see this? She's got the phone. That's an old school rotary phone. I fucking love the way those look. But she's got that phone. It's like, you know, here's the kicker. So there's going to be like times where it's like you're really, really busy. You both are busy working hard or whatever. And you end up, you know, on the phone, obviously talking to each other, because literally we have phone sex. Likes to talk dirty to you on the phone and listen to you pleasure yourself. And we have that phone. So yeah, there's something to this. There could be like, you guys could be traveling quite a bit or whatever. Now, what's really interesting about this is we have on top, likes to be on top during or be in charge in bed, likes traditional roles. So I feel like that's kind of how this, again, balance. Masculine and feminine are greatly balanced here between the two of you. One of you is definitely the feminine role. One of you is more the masculine role, the yin and the yang. And it's definitely going to be like that, where I feel like they're definitely more dominant for sure. And you're the more feminine. So it says, oh my God, midnight pleasures. You are my favorite midnight snack. Wow. Okay. So it's like that, is it? And then we have, I want to play with your lady bits, nice and slow, and watch you get turned on. Again, it's like the seduction, the taking the time, I don't care what hour it is, it's like it's on kind of thing is going on with this group, most definitely. So, anyhow, very interesting stuff. I was thinking about possibly let's pull some tiles really quick. But I'm not going to spend too much time delving into, you know, trying to find every little thing. So you guys are going to have to use your observation to see what you see in these as well. Let's see what comes up. Perhaps this could give us a hint of, you know, initials, names, places, locations, whatever. I feel like you definitely, it's really interesting. I feel like this person is very successful. Okay, let's see what comes up. Oh, wow. We just had a freaking tile fly across the room. And guess what it is, you guys? It's the letter O. So lots of those. You guys are definitely going to have lots of those. Oh my God, another one came out. Lots of orgasms. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. All right. We have O, we have O, we have B, we have D, we have G. We have, oh my God, we have good. Oh, it's good, baby. It's real good. We have M, we have B, we have R, we have S, we have A, E, G, D, N, we have L, We have O again. Jeez, lots of O's. We have T, B, D, S, M. It's going to go there. We have L, lone. We have great, because it's going to be great. We have look at that. Oh my God. Wow. I think that the sexual chemistry is just like way on point with this group, most definitely. I think you're done after this person thinking that, you know, being fulfilled. Like this is the buck stops here. It's all good. We have go. Anyways, guys, I'm not going to go too far with this because, you know, I've got other groups to do and stuff like this. We have note. Anyways, tell me what you guys see with these. Oh, we have bod. They've got an incredible bod. Rad, dude. Oh. Guess what? They're large down there. Oh my God. They have great muscle tone. They are definitely much men. They make you freaking, you feel it down in your toes, okay? Like when they touch you, when they kiss you. Anyways, guys, tell me what you can find here. Go for it. If you see any names or whatever, awesome. Take note. But anyways, that's it. That's all I have for this group. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications so you don't miss a reading from me. If you would like to see more readings by me or get a personal one, you can head over to my Patreon. The link's in the drop-down box below. Thanks for being with me, and I will catch you later. Okay, for those of you who chose group 2 with this delicious, juicy orange calcite, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what comes up. Who is your dream lover? Let's take a look at this and see what the deal is. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hello, hello. Okay. We have the Star card. We have the Three of Ghosts. We have the Judgment card. And we have the Ace of Ghosts. This person is definitely, you're going to feel a strong emotional connection, obviously, to this person. This is going to be transformative stuff. Because we have Aquarius energy and we have Pluto energy here with the Judgment card. This is like a transformative, rebirthing kind of situation. It's like after meeting this person and being with this person, you are literally never going to be the same again. I feel, well, there's love involved here, okay? And I get the sense with the Three of Ghosts, it's like the way that you meet this person is through some kind of friend group or at a party. I know that there's a whole lot of laughter and people are getting together. You guys are making eye contact across the room kind of stuff. It was definitely written in the stars. You're supposed to meet this person. And you could even this could even be the person you end up having children with, okay? But there's definitely love here. It's right here. So we have the Sun with being. We have Mercury with communication, and we have playing with card 30. I feel like there's a whole lot of, when we have playing here, and there's literally cards there. And we have dice. We have like a chessboard or a checkerboard, whatever. I'm feeling that you might even think this guy or this person is definitely a freaking hardcore player, okay? Maybe they have been in the past. Maybe they've got that kind of a reputation. We do have Mercury here, okay? So this makes me think, okay, the Hermes man, that type of archetype where it's like, it's kind of like, it reminds me a lot of the lover archetype for women, in that it's very freedom loving. It's like, you know, you would definitely attract a lot. They attract a lot of different people because they've got it going on, you know, like they know how to dress. They're very communicative, very flirty, very chatty. You know, Mercury could be they could have their Mercury conjunct their sun in their chart too, which is, you know, can be quite common. They are very self-aware. So they know how to play a crowd. They know how to get what they want. They're very seductive in this way. They also could be like really good at playing poker, like, you know, a poker player straight up. You know what? You could even meet this person in a place where there is like casinos or game playing or something going on as well. Okay. I'm just saying. So with the sun, we have essence, we have energy, we have self-awareness, we have life force, spirit, creativity, honor, masculinity, distinction, childishness, ego, individuality, solitude, expression, self-sufficiency, shine, heartbeat, and father. So their father definitely has made a huge influence in their life. They could definitely become the father of your children, because look what we got right here. You know, they have like one hell of a big heart. I mean, you feel like total love for this person, and they feel it for you. They are very masculine, but at the same time, it's like, I get the sense with this, and especially with the Hermes type man, it's like they kind of can be, you know, like they dress really metro, I guess you could say, very, very fashionable, very edgy, but yet at the same time, you know, it's like there ain't nothing but masculinity there. I'm almost getting this sense that they're actually like pretty, you know, they're like beautiful face. Their skin is exquisite. Like they really take care of themselves, like beauty wise, you know. So they come out almost like very flamboyant almost in ways, but they're totally masculine at the same time. It's fucking weird. But they're very good with words. They have definite like points of view and thoughts, especially when it comes to humanity and things, because we have, and they definitely know how to think outside the box. They could be a bit eccentric. They're very good at analyzing things, gathering information. They love to learn. They probably have a high education, trade, ideas. Their trade is everything. They're very smart. We have reporting, awareness, vision, lens, palette. They probably could take amazing pictures or do some photography. I feel like they're really good with color. Like their house, like they've done everything in their own house. It's like, you're like, God damn, it looks like a fucking top designer came in there. Oh no, I did it myself. You know, I was like, fuck. We have perception. They definitely have specific perception. Like, you know, they have keen perception too, and they can read through people's bullshit meters they have a good bullshit meter. They are very curious. They're narrative, muse, and wonder. They're kind of like a muse to people as well. They influence and have like, I don't know, they're very busy too. Okay. Cause I'm seeing those bees. And it's like, I'm feeling like that they're very, very like communicating, buzzing off and picking up information here and there. As far as, since we have the star card coming up first, they definitely could do something with the internet. They could like take part in the music or film industry, entertainment industry, or they're really good with technology. And that's like why we have the Mercury and the communication and stuff like this. I do feel that they are kind of wealthy because we have Pluto energy. Okay, Pluto is the god of wealth. 30 is a very lucky number. 3 is a lucky number here. We also have memories and remembrance. And with this, it's like, again, I feel like when you're with this person, it's like you're never going to be the same again after meeting them. But we have memories and remembrance. When I see that, it makes me think that somehow it's like when you meet this person, they just seem so familiar and you just are at ease with each other and you just like strike up conversation and communicate so well. It's like two old friends that had been apart for centuries, you know, because over lifetimes. And here you are brought back together again. And it just, you pick up where you left off. This is how it is with this person. They just feel very comfortable. You remember every little freaking thing that they say, and they have a really good memory. And they remember people's names. Like they just meet them once, and it's like they say the name once, they will remember that person's name. They're like that. It's kind of creepy because they always know this. So we have in your arms, I have found. In your arms, I found my peace, my safe haven. After all the pain, drama, and deceit, I find rest in the warmth of your chest. I'm home, hold me tight, and never let me go. That's like how this person feels. It's like, memories, it just feels like home. Probably because you're picking up on, that past life connection, for sure. You are my beautiful little secret. Okay, so when we have the sun, and we're dealing with the entertainment industry or something, or being in the public eye, I don't know. I get the sense that this person likes to keep their private life very private. It's like, they don't want anybody knowing what's going on with their life. They like to keep that on the DL. They don't like people butting into their business at all. So it's like they like to keep, because I get the sense that they probably are, because we have the sun being in the public eye quite a bit. They definitely have like a public image. Because, even on the internet, they could be a presence, but it's like they like to, because of that, they're not one of these idiots who like goes around and fucking blabs their, every freaking person they meet claiming they're the one or that shit. I can't stand that. It's like, just keep your private life private. Nobody needs to know that business. It's like people who do that, they come off way more professional. All right. I've seen it a million times on social media where people are like, they always have to like show off their boyfriend or girlfriend. And it's like, that's the biggest red flag right there, that something is not right if you have to prove it to somebody or you feeling that, and this person is not like that. It's like, I got nothing to prove. While I have nothing to hide, I am going to keep my private life private because it's nobody's fucking business. They're very adamant about that. We have release me, agitation, tension, sexual stress, needing relief. Oh, this is sexual tension hardcore, that you always like, they know how to rile it up and make it happen. And we also have territorial. Now, this is interesting. I feel like you're territorial over them because they're in the public eye. They're sought after. People like them. People want to be with them or whatever. You can be quite territorial. And it's like you could get agitated. You could get frustrated a little bit because I feel like that they're kind of flirty too. But that's like their image. That's their part of their career, their job. That's like what they do. And that's going to take some getting used to. But it's like, do you know where you stand? Do you have trust for each other? This is the question. How can you handle that? Okay, because I feel like this is why it's like, you're my beautiful little secret. It's like, they definitely are like, I also get the sense that whenever because probably in the past, they've like met people and then they've had people up their ass, like shooting pictures or talking about it or gossiping about it online or something like this. And it's just like, it's fucking annoying because everybody starts to get all weird about it or try to predict things or just send negative energy. Okay. Towards that from jealousy and stuff. And so this is kind of like they've learned over time that, you know what? You don't want negative energy thrown at you. If I don't want negative energy thrown at me and, I don't want people freaking sending me hate messages or threatening, my intended's life or any of this kind of stuff because people are that fucking psycho. They just don't want to deal with that drama. So they've learned over time to keep things as private as humanly possible because it's just for their sanity. We have, oh my God, look at this. We have edging, likes to stay on the edge and hold off, climaxing for as long as possible. So they like to, when it comes to lovemaking with you, they are not going to be in a rush. It's like they make special time for that. They don't want to hurry. They want to make it last. And look at this, devoted. So, this is why it's like, you might get agitated or try to be like, well, don't be one of these kind of people to try. If you try to like show that off or like brag about relationship or anything, it's going to backfire in your face because they definitely want to keep this private for reasons because it turns nasty otherwise. And we have devoted, prefers to have sex in a committed relationship with someone they love. So this is the underlying truth about who this person is. And, maybe that honestly for what they do might be bad for their image. So they're like trying to keep it on the down low. because maybe they're supposed to project this kind of image, you know, to climb up this. Once they get, and they've been in their career, I don't, you know, maybe they're more like towards the beginning and maybe going into the middle of their career. And this is like still like what they're trying to portray or whatever. I feel this is a privacy issue, honestly, though. But they are very devoted. And it's like, if you keep questioning it and stuff like this, you're going to piss them off. So we have, and it's funny, we have territorial, right? And you see her hand going in the pants, right? But we have, I want to leave marks on your thighs to remind you who it belongs to. Woo! And maybe that's like totally gets you guys, I think you both do this to each other. So it's like you kind of get each other hot this way. I miss the taste of you on me. And we have, just know it was love at first sight. And you know what's so weird? I was talking about the internet. And this is spelt like not the correct way. Like if you're using your vision and eyes. Okay, this is like a website. All right. Or on site at a location. You know, it's like, that's how this is spelt. So you could even meet them through work, through the internet, or through like an event because of some kind of social media thing or something like that. Just know it was love at first sight. Love, devoted, okay? This person is devoted. This is not a joke. This person takes stuff seriously, but they also have the brains to understand that if you are in the public presence, you need to keep your private life private. Otherwise, things get shit. It causes trouble. It causes issues. It causes, you know, danger sometimes, honestly. So let's see what comes up. I'm going to pull some tiles to see if we can get some... Anything could come up in these, so let's see what we get when we do this, okay? I'm going to move these guys out of the way. So let's see. U, E, A, E, O, R, U again, A again, Jesus. Oh, well, that's nothing. I'm going to pull a couple more probably. O again. We have T, we have M, we have P, we have G. Hold on. I'm going to pull a couple more. Hopefully you get some more consonants. Jeez. We have D, E, C, L, G. Well, we have Tom. That's totally coming up, obviously. We have... we don't have an N. Oh my God, we have Rome. That's coming up. We have... We have Cam. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, wait a minute. Holy crap. Google. Look at that. That's weird. That's a first. Oh my God. Yes, that is a name. One of my favorite hockey players. It would be funny if there was a K. Okay, so look. Anyways, you guys, tell me what you see. Pam. Okay. Massachusetts. All right, you guys, let me know what you see here, okay? Because I don't want to spend too much time doing this because I still got another group to go through. So, yeah, tell me what you see. I also see good, okay? Because it's going to be good. Record. Mag. Okay, that's it. I'm like done. So let me know what you guys see. I thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notification. If you would like to check out more readings by me or get a personal one, you can head over to my Patreon. The link is in the drop-down box below. Thank you guys for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Those of you who chose group 3 with the Ruby Matrix, this is going to be your reading. Let's take a look and see what's up with your dream lover. Let's take a look at this and go a little deeper. So we have the King of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. Counterparts. Look at that. We have the Queen of freaking Swords. And then we have the 5 of Wands. Yikes. So we also have Gemini with the butterfly. We have opposition with balance. We also have dancing with card 10. And we have uninhibited and released with card 15. Very interesting stuff here, you guys. Before I go any further, we're going to stop there and take a look and see what we see here. Obviously, there's some kind of conflict here. This is kind of one of these situations where this person can have an ex or someone from the past who is still trying around, still trying to fight for this person's attention, trying to take them back. But in reality, you two are like meant for one another. Okay? You guys are king and queen. Okay? This is like you bring balance to each other. There's something quite different about you, but at the same time, it's like you balance each other out completely. I feel that you meet this person at some kind of social place where there's people like social butterfly, okay? There's a whole lot going on. There's a whole lot of chatting, a lot of talking, a lot of words being exchanged, music, dancing, because we have uninhibited and released. And look what's going on there. We got freaking bumping and grinding going on hardcore. So this is how you end up running into this person. I feel like when you're at this event, it's like this person's social circles, their ex is lurking about there. Okay. They could cause a lot of freaking issues or trouble in the relationship. There could be a lot of debate and arguing that's going on about this. But you know, the truth is here. Okay. Look at that. Those are complete counterparts going on here. Things are going to get hot and heavy. That's for damn sure. So with the Gemini keywords here, we have curious, communicative, versatile, flexible, variety seeking. We have social, collaborative, brilliant, perceptive, connected, vocal, adaptive, street smart, mobile, studious, superficial, restless, and fidgety. With the opposition, with the balance, we have relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifests, disciplines, conflicts with, tests, objectifies, and calls out. So I really do feel like, you know, it's like variety seeking with the Gemini. I think this is kind of like where the problems started, okay, between them. Is that they probably freaking messed around and, you know, did them dirty. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some cheating going on, something like this. And it was just a pain in the ass. So I don't know. I'm just feeling like vibes. This isn't like a hot threesome kind of vibes, you know, like, because sometimes I will literally get those in readings and it's just like, ooh, naughty, naughty, you know. I'm like, you go. But it's like, no, this is not like that. This is not like, I don't feel that at all. I feel like this is just like too much passion, too much fucking bitchy and yelling and screaming and just all around just no. You know, like with the drama from this bitch, it's like, y'all need to step off. It's like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's even a point where you confront this person and tell them to fuck off. Because you are uninhibited and released when you're with this person. Because you guys complement each other so fucking well that it's like you bring out the boldness. They bring out the boldness and power within you, and you do the same for them. So it's like you guys, and I feel like with these two cards right there, I just feel like you guys, like dance-wise, like you guys are amazing with your bodies in the way that you move together, and you guys are really good like dancers together. Like this could literally be like how you full-on fucking meet in a situation, something like this. So, oh my God, wait a minute. Okay, this is throwing me off. This is so fucked up. I can't believe it. All right, ready? Ready for it? Oh my God. I'm feeling like there's some drama here. And it could have stemmed from this. Okay, straight up. I'm just going to, oh no. I'm like dying over here. It says you. All right. This can happen. Okay, I personally know people this has happened too. So you're in a relationship with somebody, it's super hot, whatever, and you guys are fucking kind of nuts and wild together, and you experiment and start doing shit that's outside the realm of, you know, things that you've ever tried before, and you end up inviting somebody in for a little fun, happy time. Well, this could actually be that you have found out, oh, wow, okay, I'm hearing you, okay. This person you found out has experimented, like, and had more than one lover at the same time, okay? And like had, you know, group sex, threesomes, and things like this. You find out about this and you're just like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. You know, you don't know. And you're kind of surprised by it, but almost, are you ready for it? Kind of jealous about the fact that they've had this experience and that you haven't. And it's like, well, that's not fucking fair. And then when you find out about this, it's like almost like, well, fucking, because they kind of kept it from you maybe. And it doesn't make you very fucking happy at first. But then you start thinking in your head, well, how would it be if the tables were turned? Or maybe you guys have talked about this. Like, what would it be like to, you know, do something like this, experiment like this? And if you notice, there's two men with that one woman here, right? And it says, you have a dirty little secret. You've been desiring something naughty. The sexual power of 3 has drifted your imagination into erotica. Don't be ashamed. It's time to explore the wilderness. So this could be kind of the case with this. I feel like there's a lot of complication, you know, complicated kind of energy. But when you're with this person, this is like kind of what you become. You become these wild beasts, and you will... I just feel like that there's been some drama though with people, because like maybe one of the people that they had been with is the one that keeps coming around and like, you know, thinking that they can Horninsky and like literally, you know, get in on this action. Maybe this person is like interested in like, this is so fucking heavy. The energy I'm feeling is just like, oh no. But maybe this person is just like really like, they've messed around with this person before. Okay. And another person. And they've like, you know, cause it's like this person knows that they can get with this person whenever they want, but I don't think they take them very seriously. unfortunately, and for them. And, you know, they've like invited people, and like this person, I feel like this person really has a crush on your person, like so hard, but they're not like interested in them that way. Okay. But in times in the past when they had nothing better to do and weren't with anybody, they were like, because they find them, you know, while they're attractive and stuff, it's like they know that this person is not their type. Would they have sex with them? Sure. But it's like, you know, when before, obviously, of meeting you, when they were just like single and, you know, whatever, this person obviously freaking experimented and fucked around quite a bit, okay, in this way. So it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if this person was still like jonesing for them. Like maybe they even had a fling at one point or whatever, but it didn't last. And it's like they, after being with them, maybe they thought that she was a total psycho fucking bitch and didn't want to, it's too much for me. You're not the one I see myself settling down with or something. You know, I don't know. It's like, I feel like it's to the point where it's like they don't know how to handle themselves very classy when it comes to this. And they opened up a can of worms in which they were like regretting hardcore, and it became clingy and needy and too, you know, like grabby, you know, and like possessive. And this is not this person's style. So they probably brought other people in to try to please them, to keep them, do all this other kind of stuff. And they had this experience, but they were like, yeah, you know, it is what it is. It's over now. And they're telling you about this. And then you start thinking about it like, well, fucking what the hell, you know? This person's coming around, causing a lot of drama, wanting to, you know, have that experience. They think they can invite themselves in with you two. And you're like, no, you know, and then, you know, maybe there's times where this chick like literally could like, I don't want to say accost you, but like corner you when you're out and about, and like be begging for it and like, oh, let me in, come on, you know, come on. And like literally getting to the point where it's like kind of annoying to you because it's like, what the fuck? I wonder if the shoe is on the other foot. And if I freaking went ahead and invited another man in, what would that be like? So this goes through your fucking head. No doubt about it. Okay. But however, you and your person, it says, my insatiable appetite for every part of you consumes my very need to rip your clothes off and take what is mine and devour you completely. Even though this crap is happening, it's almost like it makes, you know, you desire them more and they desire you more. Maybe you bring this up with your person and it gets them kind of like, oh, really? You know, and maybe you, when you're out in public, men totally are like, flirting and checking you out. And it's like that kind of like, it makes them kind of jealous, but it also at the same time, it gets them kind of hot knowing that there are people who are interested. And maybe you even bring this up to like get them riled up. There's a whole lot of gameplay here, it seems like. But anyway, there's definite desire and want and need between the two of you. There's no doubt about it. I mean, you guys are counterparts. So, and you kind of like mirror one another and like balance each other out despite all the freaking bullshit. Now we have fuck it up against the wall. So again, there's total passion here. I wouldn't be surprised if you're out and you get all freaking flirty and people are flirting with you. It drives them fucking wild. You guys know how to get each other's goat this way. And it's like really freaking intense and pretty freaking heavy. So we have, holy shit. Oh my God. Look at this. Variety seeking. I feel like that there's like it's either you or them or it's both of you where we have variety, demands a variety of sex positions or sex acts or wants other partners. What the hell's going on here, you guys? This is a complicated relationship. I feel like, you know, it's either there's this drama with this threesome love triangle kind of thing, or straight up y'all are like to get freaky, okay? And you are uninhibited and released. It's like you don't want to, while you're devoted and you're total companions, you're not opposed to switching shit up and getting a little freaking freaky, definitely. But this also could just talk about the, you know, variety, wants to do it in different areas, different places, in different ways. But one of you definitely has a lot of this kind of energy, or both. I mean, where it's like you're not opposed to adding in some different flavors. We have multiples. Can stay hard a long time, has multiple orgasms, or will give you some. So as far as sexuality goes, this group is just like, Definitely the more wild and a beyond advanced group, I feel. So if you chose this group and you're going, what the fuck? And they're like, you're like complaining and whatever about this. There's some kind of hidden element in this group of cards that is like an inner part of you that's just aching to get out, and you're like kiboshing it and afraid to let it go. You need to get uninhibited and released. Maybe there's just, and maybe it doesn't have to do with threesomes or anything like this. Maybe it has to do with like different types, doing it in different places, voyeurism or freaking exhibitionism. I mean, it could be different things. Maybe you need and desperately need to get unleashed and, you know, really celebrate your sensuality and your sexuality, because maybe perhaps in the past you've had people make you feel like you're evil or bad or dirty if you actually are a sexual person, when in reality I think that the people watching this group, y'all are very sexual. And, you know, maybe you turn it down a notch, or you think it's just not polite, or, you know, you were raised a certain way to believe that if you're a sexual person, somehow you're bad or disgusting or evil, when that's not the case. You, just because you're a sexual person doesn't mean you can't enjoy your life sexually. And it also doesn't mean you have to go out and fuck everything in sight. Okay. But it does mean that it's okay to be that way. It's okay to enjoy that. It's okay to want to explore and try things, especially if you're with somebody that you love. What is wrong with that? Okay? Don't let anybody make you think that you're wrong or there's something wrong with you if you feel that way. Because there's a lot of people out there who are extremely judgmental and massive assholes when it comes to, because somebody's not vanilla just like them. Okay? When there's all different flavors and there's all different types of sexual appetites and all different types of people who are attracted to different sexes and things like this. You know, it's like, come on. There's a whole spectrum here. There's different things that people are into, different kinks and stuff like this. Instead of judging people, just worry about your own damn self, you know, and celebrate yourself. Just, you know, diversity is not a bad thing. It keeps things exciting as far as I'm concerned. If everybody looked the same and walked around and talked the same and did the same exact thing, do you know how fucking boring it would be? And we've already had people on Earth try to make it that way, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so fuck that shit. This group is definitely the think outside the box group, and the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands are very potent sexual people. They're also very spiritual people, and maybe through exploring sexuality, it takes them to a different place. It's kind of transcendental, you know. I'm feeling it. So for the people who are judgmental, perhaps that's saying more about you than it is other people. Okay, maybe you should ask yourself why you feel that way. So I just had to put that disclaimer out there, because I know there's a really freaking nasty judgmental people out there. You know what people want to do behind closed doors, that's their fucking business. And I let them be free. Let them do what they want. If it gives them pleasure and it makes them happy and they're not hurting anyone, then fucking do it. All right. So we have, I love your devilish attitude. And literally this is the Queen of Imps and the King of Imps. So we've got these little imps there, these little devils everywhere. So again, it's very, when I think of the devil card in tarot, when we are looking not at the obsession, addiction, feeling stuck, trapped shit, and we look at the opposite side of him, he is tremendous sensuality, sexuality, and creativity. You know, it's just so powerful and beautiful as well. Okay, so I'm feeling that coming through here. So we have making you angry turns me on. Oh my God. And then we have daddy got a sweet tooth, mama. So I'm really feeling that. Yeah, you guys do know how to rile each other up. You do know how to play games. Like, you guys are both very theatrical and very dramatic. I'm not surprised. This is, you know, fire energy. I mean, come on. This is what fire signs are all about. Especially when I think about the 5th house. It is all about theatrics and drama and creativity and sex and kind of being wild and free. And it's also the house of children. So, you know, that a little bit that, you know, goofy, freaking childish, youthful kind of attitude is there as well. So very, very interesting, kind of complicated, complex group. Again, don't be judgmental. Thank you very much. There are people who are polyamorous. They do exist, you know. As long as they're nice people, they pay their taxes and do their fucking shit and don't cause trouble for anyone, let them fucking be. That's what I have to say, okay? So it's not your cup of tea. It doesn't have to be, but don't be a bitch about it because somebody is, okay? That's my thought for everything, okay? Not just this. Let people be who they want to be. Let them be free. Like I said, as long as they're not hurting anybody, so be it. I am an Aquarius rising, and that is my message. So anyways, thank you guys for being here with me today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss a message or a reading from me. If you'd like to check out more readings or get a personal one, you can reach me over on Patreon. The link to that and to view all that is down below in the drop-down box. So thank you guys for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.